Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mace. I'm coming to you from Vancouver Island. I'm a rapper, music producer, artist. Paintings in the back of mine. I make music too. You can find my music if you're interested at Macy. Streaming everywhere. MAC3Y. That's my rap name. That's the one that, unfortunately I picked. Now I'm stuck with it. A little self-promotion to start the video. Let's get into it. How are Euro banknotes? Banknotes? How are Euro banknotes produced? Currency is a pretty cool thing, actually, when you think about it. Sociologically, we've had currencies forever. I mean, not forever, but for a very, very, very long time. Thousands of years we had currencies. Archaeological digs are finding currencies all the time, new currencies, and they say a lot about societies. Let's check how the Euro ones are produced.
Can you tell what that noise is? It's the sound of money being printed. To be precise,
show me the money.
It's the sound of Euro banknotes being produced. It could be at any one of the 11 printing locations in the Euro area. Between 5 and 6 billion banknotes are printed each year to satisfy demand and replace worn-out banknotes.
I'm curious what the security measures are added to the notes. They look super unique, and I'm sure they have a lot of security measures built into them. To combat counterfeiting and stuff like that, right?
This is a highly secure area and almost no one is allowed to go in. Here, every can of ink, sheet of paper and scrap of waste material is accounted for. The process starts with the production of a very special kind of paper.
I was going to say, the process starts with a bubble bath.
Euro banknotes are printed on paper made of pure cotton fibers. This gives the banknotes their special crispness and makes them resistant to wear and tear. At this stage, a watermark and a high-tech security thread are embedded in the paper. A metallic foil is
So a watermark and a high-tech security thread are threaded through the paper. Wow, okay.
Applied to the paper using pressure and heat. At the end of the production process, the paper is cut into sheets and securely transported from the paper mills to the printing works.
I don't know why, but like stacks of cash, stacks of paper, it's kind of satisfying.
There are 4 stages to the printing process. The first stage is called offset printing. Here, a multicolored background is printed simultaneously on both sides of the paper.
Right.
This calls for extreme precision.
50 euro note, silkscreen
Then comes
printing.
the silkscreen printing, when the emerald number is applied to the front of the banknotes. The shiny ink contains special high-tech pigments which allow the number to change color from emerald green to deep blue when the banknote is tilted. The number also displays an effect of the light that moves up and down. During the intaglio printing, ink is applied to the paper under high pressure.
So pretty tough to counterfeit this type of note, right? And I'm sure that some of the security measures aren't even, advertised, like they're secret.
This creates high-definition images and a release structure that can be felt on the left and right edges of the banknote. The numbering press prints a serial number on the back of the notes. Each banknote is given a unique combination of 2 letters and 10 digits. The first letter in the serial number identifies the printing works where the banknote was printed. For instance, these banknotes were printed in Italy. The The printed sheets are thoroughly inspected by both machines and humans.
Quality control.
Individual sheets are selected at random during each production phase to ensure consistent quality and identify any misprints. The sheets are counted at each stage of the printing process.
Time to cut these things in.
The printed sheets are then moved on to the finishing process. With surgical precision, cutting machines slice piles of 100 sheets into strips and then again into stacks of banknotes. The quality of the finished product is then checked in an automated process. This ensures that all euro banknotes are identical regardless of where they have been produced. The notes are checked and counted once more before being wrapped.
Look at that money. Look at those dollar bills.
In self-sealing plastic film and
Euro
neatly
bills.
stacked in cardboard containers slightly bigger than a shoebox. Each box is made to fit 10,000 banknotes. The freshly printed euro
2 million
banknotes
euros
are
in
either
each
stored
box?
in high-security vaults or shipped via road, sea or air across the world, ready to enter circulation.
How come there's never any like heist movies about stealing one of these? A big ass pallet of banknotes, fresh banknotes. But nowadays, like they got the serial numbers, like yeah, they don't even need the ink dye pack.
To find out more about euro banknotes, visit our website.
Some nice notes. Actually, they definitely share some similarities, I feel, to the Canadian, at least the new Canadian banknotes that we've had for the past, say, like 10, probably 20 years, I think now, when we kind of shifted away from the older style. But yeah, I see some similarities for sure, and some of the security measures, those technologies are pretty cool. All right.